What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to get my own personal franchise kicked off here. I'm about to play one of the guys in my group, pretty decent. Plays with the Cincinnati Bengals this year. I got the Seahawks. We're going to see what Russell Wilson and these boys can do against these Bengals. Should be a pretty good game. This guy has really good strategy, and hopefully we can come out with the win. Make sure y'all click the subscribe button and hit the like. I'm almost at 100 subs. I haven't been doing this very long, maybe about 30 days with this particular being focused and dedicated to the channel. So make sure y'all click the like. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Saturday. Let's get busy. It's a Madden weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's do this, baby. Let's do this. I don't talk a lot during the game, so I'm going to get all this out the way right now. Again, thank y'all. Click that like button. Bring y'all clean, fresh content. And showing y'all how we can beat people without doing all the YouTube gimmick plays and the glitch plays and finding this play. Just using your good old medulla oblongata, baby. Do a custom created playbook and work it out. I run the 4-3 defensive playbook. I got my specialty defenses, the 4-6 bear, the 52 in there, and the 44 split. So I'm going to try to get that in with those occasionally. But for the most part, we should be okay. I'm going to go with the color rush uniforms. And let's see. There we go. Get the aqua greens. What's up, baby? Let's get this popping, Mr. Davis. Have a good game, bro. Good game, bro. Good game. Good game. Have a good game. Well, actually, I am going to keep my headset on, y'all, while I play this game and talk a little bit. Mr. Davis, pretty good guy. You know, he don't talk a lot of crazy junk, and if he do talk junk, it's pertaining to the game. So we definitely going to keep the headset on and commentate during this game.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's come on, D. Come on, D. Stand tall for me. Good juke.
To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right, so they can trade away his speed, so I don't need his speed. I'm just gonna do height. All right, let's go ahead and go. Coming out in. Oh shoot.
Hey, leave! Too little,
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the
Come on, there you go, Bobby. I like Bobby Wagner, man. Him and Luke Keaton. If I had my all-team team, I had both of them in middle linebacker. And I might just run a 3-4, despite how much I hate it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The toss play to Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, the Bengals and Seahawks meeting here in Week 1, and this is a combination that we haven't seen that often on the turf. If you look back to when the franchises began facing each other all the way back in 1977, but since then, just 20 meetings between the two teams, and the Bengals have won 11 of them, including the last meeting back in October of 2015. Third down from the gun, Dalton, and with a flag down, he goes down.
I'm just riding that.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Sack, baby!
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Lockett, come on, baby. Hold up.
That's taken on the 25.
Oh, he came off that.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
All right,
from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. 14.
I see you, bro. I see you.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. All day. Topper. Any day. Check nickel. Push left.
Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So you got
one of the surprises of the first round, the Seattle Seahawks selecting running back Rashad Penny out of San Diego State. Highly regarded, but most people thought he would go in the 2nd round.
But he did have an incredible senior year at San Diego State. Over 2,200 yards, 23 touchdowns.
No block.
Build, but has the ability to take it the distance as well. Had 7 kick returns during his career at San Diego State for touchdowns. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Completes it to Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
right here. Switch.
Got it.
Penny, a first down carry. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Mike. Push him back. Undercrunch.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check. On
2nd and 12, Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Watch the screen.
Gun.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They keep it on the ground.
Oh, holy God. Lee, no.
Down here with a penalty flag on the field. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up
I'll
fourth.
take
Now,
that.
that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check right, check right.
And Dalton to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play in football.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
Good back door, bro.
Ross complete.
Good back
And
door.
he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Good back
How
door.
about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
First down, Cincinnati.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You got him. You got him.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right 54. You ain't going nowhere.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal. Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the 1st down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
He's got his man, Boyd. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Good catch.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's go. Come on, Wilson.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Strong right.
Now Wilson on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Wilson will throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Big gas.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Again, Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
57. Mike.
One left.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
215.
I smell fear in that offense.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. And out of bounds. All the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Good half, Mr. Davis. Good half, sir. Offense looking good, by the way. Your offense looking good.
And he'll take this up past the 20
I
and
hope our
down
defense
at the
is
22-yard
doing what they do.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike, 54. All right, team. 54 Mike. 54 Mike.
The final act of the first half. Dalton. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Y'all gotta stop.
Showed off the
About to catch a damn deflection. Run it right in, too.
So we're at
Good half,
halftime
man.
here,
Good half,
the
man.
opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And they'll run it again with Penny. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
I just noticed that. I will take care of it as soon as I get off out this game.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Hold it. Look at when they hit right there. They knock it out.
To the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
93, 52, 93, 44.
Again, it's Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Easy work. It's easy
Running
work.
lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Listen, ha-ha. 15.
Mike 54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Pull together.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Towards the target, and he hands it over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check.
Nice.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bengals.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Dalton. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of winning this game.
Ball that, bro.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Street 80. 7. Cover it.
To throw is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
All right, man. Looks like it's probably going to be the last drive for you or me. Good luck to you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they have to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on second down. Dalton, he's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up.
Oh, good catch.
Dalton's throw on target to Tyler Boyd. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Flag on who?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Against me?
So a jump
Oh, my
there
God.
defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Dalton. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Big spot, Andy Dalton. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here you go, 368. Nice.
He'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 21 yards away, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
You hot right now, bro. I was pissed off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pissed off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Mike 52. Easy. Get the ball right here. Let's go. He's coming. We got jump. Got it.
They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
14, front it.
Again, it's Penny. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Watch the shift.
Check 50. Watch twist.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
That was just hitting the right hole at the right time.
But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still 1 possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made.
Oh, my goodness.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, and at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Mixon running
Oh,
right.
good run, bro.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's third and short.
2 by 2. Move.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, box drop. Hey,
Dalton wants to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run for it with Mixon.
Oh, shoot, he almost had a crazy spin out.
Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They had to go for it
Oh,
with
he
such
let that
little
one get in his
time
touchdown.
remaining.
I don't have
And
nobody out
defensively,
there, bro.
that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
I don't have nobody out there. Good game, man. Respect.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Good game, brother.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing Week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee. So the victory here for Seattle. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in. We've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we got to execute to win.
Down! 180! Where's it? Hot! Monday, down! Where's it? Hot! White, down! 180! That's hot! Down! You 180! Where's it? Hot! Down! Blue 80! Where's it? Hot! Down! That's it! Down! That's it! Down! Blue 80! Blue 80! That's it! Monday, down! 185! What's up? White down! White, let's say hot! Down! 180! Where's it? Hot! Down! You want it? Where's it? Hot!